Think you've seen it all in the realm of horror? Think again. 2023 has unearthed a new breed of terror that distorts the line between reality and nightmare. The analog horror series. In this video, we're delving deep into the most relevant analog horror series of the year. These aren't just stories, they're windows into our deepest fears, wrapped in the grainy texture of VHS tapes. Starting off with Dinosaur Analog Horror. Dinosaur Analog Horror is an intriguing and unique series within the analog horror genre, which has garnered attention on platforms like YouTube. This series stands out by integrating the dinosaurs theme into the eerie and unsettling world of analog horror. The series creatively uses the concept of dinosaurs, not as typical monstrous creatures, but as a vehicle to delve into deeper, more psychological fears. It explores the uncanny and disturbing aspects of what initially appear as ordinary family videos. These videos, capturing moments like picnics and family gatherings, gradually reveal sinister undertones. The unnatural movements of dolls and cryptic symbols that flicker on the screen transform these homey scenes into something deeply unnerving. A key aspect of dinosaur analog horror is how it plays on the nostalgia associated with home videos. It twists this familiar and comforting medium, creating a sense of dread and suspense. This approach effectively blurs the lines between reality and fiction, leaving the audience questioning the nature of the unfolding events. The series also touches on profound themes like the disintegration of the family unit, childhood anxieties, and the fear of unknown entities lurking in the shadows. It uses the motif of glitches and digital distortions as technical elements and narrative tools to suggest a deeper, more ancient horror. Dinosaur Analog Horror leaves its audience with more questions than answers, contributing to its eerie allure. The ambiguous nature of the anomalies and the entity glimpsed through the glitches adds layers to the series, making it a topic of discussion and speculation among viewers. By leveraging the analog horror format, the series adds to the sense of unease and nostalgia. The grainy footage and VHS tape aesthetic evoke an understanding of the past, adding to the series' atmospheric tension. The next one we're moving on to is the Smile Tapes. The Smile Tapes deviates from conventional horror by focusing on the psychological impacts of conformity and control, encapsulated by the haunting image of a blank, frozen smile. This YouTube series, emerging in 2021, brings a unique blend of horror and psychological thriller to the analog horror genre. Picture this: grainy VHS tapes, reminiscent of a bygone era, crackle to life, unveiling interviews and testimonies. The subjects? Ordinary individuals gradually transform into smileys, their behaviour becoming erratic, their expression fixed in eerie, empty smiles. As viewers, we're plunged into a world where the line between reality and fiction blurs, where every smiling face might hide a sinister secret. But what amplifies the horror in the Smiles tapes is not just the visual transformation of these individuals, it's the psychological unravelling that accompanies it. Each tape and episode delves deeper into this twisted reality, unravelling a narrative that questions the nature of human identity and autonomy. The Grin, a standout episode, exemplifies this terror. We witness the gradual descent of a man into paranoia, surrounded by ever-smiling faces. It's a chilling reminder of the fragility of our psyche and the terrifying power of psychological manipulation. The origin of these smile masks and the transformation they induce remain shrouded in mystery, enhancing the series' eerie allure. Is it a supernatural phenomenon, a psychological experiment gone awry, or something more insidious? This ambiguity is a hallmark of analog horror, compelling viewers to ponder and speculate, even as they recoil in horror. The third one I'd like to get into that's very interesting is Liminal Land. In Liminal Land, an analog horror series, everyday spaces are masterfully transformed into realms of terror, exploring the eerie, unsettling nature of places that should be familiar but are rendered alien and sinister. This series, emerging as a standout within the analog horror genre, employs grainy VHS footage to depict deserted malls, abandoned amusement parks, and other such places, instilling them a sense of haunting emptiness. Each episode of Liminal Land delves into a different aspect of these unnerving locations, focusing on the isolation and fear that can permeate such spaces. The series plays with the viewer's perception, making the mundane seem menacing. The unsettling transformation of these once bustling sites into eerie landscapes is a recurring motif that resonates deeply with our inherent fear of the unknown and the uncanny. One particularly striking episode, Welcome Home, guides the audience through a corporate setting turned nightmarish. It portrays an ordinary corporate environment that slowly reveals its twisted underbelly. The episode may show mundane office life at first, but as the narrative progresses, viewers are plunged into a Kafkaesque world where normality is distorted and reality seems to unravel. This episode's gradual shift from the mundane to the bizarre exemplifies the series' ability to manipulate viewers' expectations and fears. The mysterious entity or force manipulating these spaces remains unexplained, adding to the series' atmosphere of suspense and ambiguity. This deliberate ambiguity heightens the unsettling nature of the series, leaving viewers to ponder the nature of the horror they are witnessing. Liminal Land delves into existential themes, exploring the feelings of isolation and disconnection that can arise in places on the threshold between the known and the unknown, the inhabited and the abandoned. The series taps into our primal fears of being alone and lost, leveraging the innate eeriness of liminal spaces to create a sense of dread that is both psychological and visceral. The fourth one that you've definitely seen others talk about is Dog Nightmares. Dog Nightmares is a unique and disturbing analog horror series that explores the fears and anxieties experienced by dogs. This series stands out in the analog horror genre for its innovative approach, blending found footage with animation to depict a world where everyday objects and situations become terrifying experiences for canine characters. The series is particularly notable for episodes like Snack Time, which delve into these nightmares' emotional and psychological impact on dogs. Through these narratives, Dog Nightmares offers viewers a glimpse into our canine companion's hidden emotional world, presenting an original and deeply unsettling perspective. One of the key aspects of Dog Nightmares is its focus on the unexplained source of the nightmares that plague the dogs in the series. This element of mystery adds to the eerie and disturbing atmosphere, leaving viewers with lingering questions and a sense of unease. Combining found footage and animation creates a unique aesthetic that enhances the series' ability to immerse viewers in its nightmarish scenarios. Moreover, Dog Nightmares raise important questions about animal welfare and empathy. By portraying the inner fears and anxieties of dogs, the series encourages viewers to consider the emotional lives of animals and how humans might better understand and empathise with their canine friends. The last, but not the least scary, is Gemini Home Entertainment. Gemini Home Entertainment, created by Remy Abode, is a captivating analog horror series that delves into the themes of media manipulation and reality warping. This anthology web series, periodically released on YouTube, is recognised as a foundational work within the analog horror genre. The episodes, disguised as educational content and VHS tapes, gradually reveal disturbing messages and rituals imbued with a sense of cosmic horror and mystery. One episode, titled Artificial Computer Learning, created by Regnant Computing, showcases the development of an artificial intelligence system capable of forming short stories. As the AI's iterations evolve, The stories transform from simple narrative structures to complex, cryptic messages, hinting at a cosmic entity and unsettling celestial events. This episode exemplifies the series' approach to slowly unfolding its narrative, leaving viewers intrigued and uneasy. Another notable episode, Our Solar System, presents as an informational guide about the planets in our solar system. However, it includes several alarming discrepancies, such as unusual descriptions of celestial bodies and disturbing transformations of planets, particularly Neptune and an unidentified planet named the Iris. This episode is a prime example of the series' use of familiar educational formats to introduce otherworldly and disturbing elements, enhancing the sense of unease. The series is unique in avoiding traditional jump scares, instead building suspense and terror through ambiguity and mystery. This approach allows the series to create a lingering sense of dread, with scares that resonate silently with viewers. The anthology format of Gemini Home Entertainment keeps viewers engaged, inviting them to piece together the narrative clues scattered throughout the series. In conclusion, these analog horror series of 2023 push the boundaries of traditional horror, offering a disturbing yet captivating exploration of psychological terror and existential dread. Each series challenges viewers to question reality, face deep-seated fears, and confront the unsettling aspects of our psyche. So, that's it for today. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to get all the latest updates.